Hi, Bong. Nice to see you. You're in space.
Now it's a different kind of stardom. Is anyone becoming a YouTuber after this?
Anyone? No?
YouTubers. You know,
Anyone?
Ryan's toy review made 12 million last year.
Yes.
Previous year, he made 7 million.
It's a very interesting career choice, but I don't
Exactly.
think it's in terms of revenue wise. I think you can earn a lot if you know how to push good content. But I don't think I can do that. So yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I just went for a conference about 2 weeks ago, and she was talking about the influencers. So it's finding your niche area and being good at it. So if you're not selling hijabs online, because every Malay friend I know is selling hijabs online. They seem to be doing quite well. And they're like the cooking shows, so you can give it a name. You can call it Grandma's Kitchen. That Sugu Pavitra has got 700,000 subscribers on her cooking show, and she's only cooking sambal and prawn and mutton curry. Nothing wonderful. I mean,
Everyday sambal is fine.
yeah, she's making chapatis and all that. But subscribers alone 700,000, and she does this in her spare time when the kids have gone to sleep and so on.
That's very good.
Hi, Miss Nicole. Nice to see you.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi. There's one more girl here. I see the face, but I don't see the name. All right. Good evening. BH18. I have some BH17. I have a few BH16. Thanks for joining us. All right. And this is the internship briefing. All right. We also have Dr. Shantini here, the first session. She is going to talk to you about your progression in case you would like to progress from bachelor's to master's, because I was just recently chatting with a few of your classmates about this is not the trend to go and work now. This is a time to earn your degrees. So, because the industry is badly hit, and so this is not the right time to get your niche curves in terms of the industry. That's why she was talking about YouTube, influencers, and all these things. These can be your part-time careers. But here, Ms. Dr. Shantini is going to talk to you about the masters at Taylor's and how you, as a Taylor's bachelor student, how you can benefit out of it. So first, let's hear Dr. Shantini, and then we will move on to the internship review. All right, over to you, Dr. Shantini.
Okay, good evening all. So good to see everyone here again. It's been nice. Thank you also to Dr. Ruth for letting me share her space to explain to you all regarding the progression. So let me just share my screen. Okay, so I'm Dr. Shantini. I'm program director now for the postgraduate programs at our school. Okay, so here mainly to talk about not so much number one, but number two on the progression to a master's after your bachelor's program. Okay, I want to continue with your master's. I think I will skip ahead. Okay, so when it comes to progression, the school has two programs. We have one master in international hospitality management and one master in science, which is concentrated on tourism. Now, the difference between the two is the master in hospitality management is a thought program. Okay, so this is a thought program, meaning that it has coursework, you have modules, which we will look at later. But the MSc program in tourism is a research module. So when you join this program, you only need to complete two research modules for the semester, and then you can continue with your research under the guidance of your supervisor. So if we look at the first program, okay, the first program. Now, by the time you finish your internship and decide that you want to do your master's, you will be actually quite a lucky group. We would have started our new MIHM program. So currently we are revamping this program. And this program is slated to begin in August 2021 once we get all the suitable approvals. Now, we have made some changes. What we have done is now, previously, many of the modules were 3 credits. So currently now they will be 4 credits. So you will have 9 main core, right? Core. So you can see that it's done in blocks. Huh? Each block is 7 weeks. Okay, so 7 weeks. Let's say you come in August. All right, so you will start off with strategic marketing and hospitality application simulation management. All right, so each of these modules are 4 credits each. Then after in the August semester, after the first 7 weeks, the 8th week, you will have your exams or your final assessment. Then you will start with block 2 on research methodology and quality management. All right, so similarly, you will have block 3 and block 4. We also offer a number of electives that you can take for this Masters in International Hospitality Management. So I've given examples here. So the electives, we have 2 credit electives and we also have 4 credit electives. It's up to you which you want to take. You can either take 2 of this, right, which is Hotel Industry Analytics and Innovative Hospitality Technology, or you can just choose one 4 credit elective, okay, which is either Economics of Hospitality and Tourism, or you can take Hospitality Brand Management. Currently, we are looking into offering our master students the opportunity to get certified as well. So this is one of the value add things that we are doing for the master's program. So currently, we are offering a certification in hotel industry analytics. So this is a this is actually part of this elective. If not, right, if you don't take this elective, don't worry, there are also workshops that we offer. So this chia qualification, this is something that you can put behind your name, okay, to say that you have gone through the process of hotel industry analytics. Then finally, when you have completed all your modules, the last part will be your dissertation, as well as completing a 20-week internship for the MIHM program. So roughly our intakes, right? So this intake will start in August next year, right? Then the following year in 2022, we have 3 intakes, which is in January, March, and August. So if you're coming to us already with your bachelor's, so to go on to master's, you will need a CGPA of 2.5. Okay, minimum 2.5, and the duration of the program is 1.5 years. Next is the Masters of Science in Tourism. Okay, if you decide hospitality is not your thing, maybe you want to try something different or you have had some interest in tourism, then we have the MSc in Tourism here. So Masters of Science Tourism is a research-based program. So graduates will be ready to advance their careers in teaching and research in higher education institutions. They are also equipped to secure employment in specialist areas in the public and private sectors. So graduates of this program will be fully equipped to conduct independent research on tourism-related issues. Now, the entry requirements for the MSc Tourism is your bachelor's with a CGPA of 2.75 and above. Right, so this one, because it's a research master's, you only need to complete 2 research modules. So you will normally start off with research methodology, and then the second one, you can either take quantitative methodology or qualitative methodology, depending on your research. The intakes for next year are January, March, June, August, and October. So this program is a little bit longer. It's minimum 2 years full-time and 3 years part-time. Now, as Taylor's alumni, so once you graduate from your bachelor's program, right, you become entitled to scholarships and bursaries for the master's program. So the High Achiever Scholarship, the requirements is your bachelor's degree and a CGPA of 3.5 and above, right, with the written assessment. And the scholarship award is a 50% tuition fee waiver. Okay, if not, there is also the bursary, right? There are 2 bursaries, one for the thought program and one for the research program. So for the thought program, MIHM, you will get, so if you meet the program requirement, which is the 2.5 CGPA, you will immediately get a 5,000 ringgit tuition waiver. Okay. However, if your CGPA is higher, is 3.3 and above, then you get the 8,000 ringgit. For the research program, the bursary award is 3,000 ringgit tuition waiver with the 2.75 CGPA. Okay. Now, I know what some of you are already thinking. What if you want to apply for the High Achiever Scholarship? Can. All right. Let's say you have a 3.5 CGPA. Definitely, you will get the 8,000 ringgit tuition favor, and you are also eligible to get the High Achiever Scholarship. So if you get it, then we will take the higher amount for the scholarship. Right. So this is what you get as Taylor's alumni or returning students. Okay, those are the two programs. Thank you for your time and attention. Any questions?
Sorry, I actually have a question.
Sure.
I was just wondering if there's like any time limit that we have to complete, like, or sign up for the master's program. Like after I graduate, is there like a time limit, or can I do it like maybe like 5 years or like up to me?
Actually, that's a good question. I haven't checked how long you are as Taylor's alumni. If you progress immediately, that's not a problem. But let me check with student recruitment and enrollment if there's a time limit to qualify for the bursaries.
All right, thank you so much.
Usually to answer that question, usually once you graduate, along with your parchment, you will get a Taylor's alumni card. And I think that's a lifelong validity. But then when it comes to scholarship and bursary, it is time bound. So yeah, Dr. Shantini will get back to us. But usually it is very well within 5 years.
I think I can check even with Lahiru and who came back to do his master's.
All right. All right, that sounds good. Thank you.
Sure, yes.
A question. Miss, I would like to check about the course fee for the both program.
Oh, I have it. Hold on. The MIHM is currently for this year, MIHM is at 48,000 in total. MIHM plus, let me see, 48,000. And the other thing I actually didn't mention, the MIHM is a dual award program.
Okay.
Just like your degree. So you will get 2 certificates when you finish. So the 48,000 is for Taylor's, then the 2,700 for Toulouse. So MIHM is dual degree. But the MSc Tourism is not, it's just a single degree program. The MSc in Tourism, hold on, should be, I know it's a little bit less, hang on. Oh, no, it's the same. Oh, no, wait. 1 second. It's about 34,000 for this year. 34,800. Because it's by research, it's slightly less. Coursework is higher. And this is without any deductions for your bursaries.
All right, thank you, Miss.
Sure, Aristo.
Hi, Dr. Shantini.
Yes, Ralista.
I wanted to ask, it's possible to conduct a master's online, correct?
Correct.
Would you recommend us to do it, or would you prefer? Would it be better if you come to Malaysia to do it?
Currently, we have been doing the online program since March, when the MCO was declared, March 18th, and our classes have been online with no hiccups so far, no issues. We've had the oral defense and all online as well.
All right, and the other question is, if we graduate and want to apply for the scholarship or the bursary, and we do qualify or we're able to get it, how many years is it valid for? Like if I want to work and save some money first, if like I decided to come to Malaysia.
The way the master's program works at Taylor's, the classes are in the evening. So whether it's the MIHM or the Masters of Science Tourism, your classes will be around 5:30 in the evening to 9:30. This is Malaysian time. So it's not, we don't really say full-time or part-time, we just say it's an evening program. So a lot of the learners, they tend to work. So you can go to work in the morning, come back in the evening, and you can come in for your classes at 5:30.
Well, my friend's question was about the validity of the scholarship. If, for example, we applied for 2021,
Okay.
but then decide we do get the scholarship, then if we maybe can't make it for some reason in 21, can we still
Or
use the
you apply for
scholarship
the scholarship the same time you apply for the program. You apply for the program first, then the scholarship. So normally they both come in together.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Shantini.
Sure. So it's generally quite a popular program with the adult learners who need to go to work as well. So it doesn't disrupt your normal work schedule. So you're able to do this in the evening. With 2 modules, so you normally only will have, if it's 2 modules per block, then you only have 2 classes a week, twice a week, including 2 weekends. Most you will have is 3 modules, which includes your 1 elective.
I just wanted to
Hi,
ask, what
doctor.
are your parents' concerns today? What are they talking? They ask you to do masters or higher studies, or what are their concerns? Just randomly, if any of you would like to say. Kesha, you have a question, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to ask, like, if we graduate now and then, like, after 2 or 3 years, I want to do the master, will I be able to get the scholarship or the bursary? Or
Yeah,
do
that's
we
what
have?
I'm supposed to check. Yeah, just give me a
Okay.
few minutes.
Yeah, I texted Yvonne as well. Yeah, let's see.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
I wanted to ask, as you said that we are going to have 2 classes per week, so we can also work. So is there any issue for the international students to work and study?
If the classes are online, then we will just follow the Malaysian time and carry on as usual. So far, no issue. Many of our students are still in their home countries.
Now, suppose if I'm in Malaysia or something like that thing, if I'm studying and I want to work also, so as an international student, can I do both the things together, or there's some rule that I can do on the student visa, I cannot work, or on the work visa, I cannot get my degree, something like that? I'm just curious about this thing. If it's online, that's okay. That I can work wherever I want, and then I can take the classes online. But suppose if I'm coming to Taylor's University, apply for the masters, I'm studying in the Taylor's, but in the morning time I'm free and I get a job opportunity, then does the government allow me as an international student to work, or they don't allow?
I don't think your student visa allows you to work full time.
Yes, cannot.
Yeah, but
You need
in
to
the
check
part.
how many hours is allowed by your student visa.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
to answer that as well, student visa will not allow you to work, but only do internship. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Oh, one more question, Dr. Ruth and
Yes,
uh,
yes, Fahima.
how much time before we start applying the for the master? Suppose if you're applying in the August 2021, so when is the application going to be open estimatedly?
As soon as I think your dissertation results are out, you can apply for the following intake. So the intakes are January, March, and August. Tentatively, when are you finishing the internship?
I guess it's 24th June.
June results will be out, say a month, give it July, then you're eligible for the August 2021 intake.
Yeah, so we start applying in July. The application would be open in July.
You can apply anytime. It's when the next intake is. And since you are a
Okay.
Taylor's alumni, they will take the dissertation results straight away. They will take it from there.
Okay, okay.
You don't have to wait for you don't have to wait for the physical results, I think. Once you complete your dissertation and submit your report.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does the master is enrolling online, full online?
Pardon? The master's is full online.
Yeah, does the master is enrolling full online for the entire year? Or it just will be online only for in this pandemic?
Why it's only for the pandemic. Our current online classes will run till the end of December. So we are waiting for further instruction from the government.
I think the CMCO has been extended until 9th November, just now, right?
Oh, it just came out, huh?
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
I think so. It's 9th November.
Yeah, so the current situation is very unpredictable. So we just have to follow the government ruling, and even then also international students, it goes by different phases, you know. So whether you are able to come in, we cannot say that as of now, but online is a very good option.
Okay.
Yeah.
So currently, many of our students who have completed their modules, they have gone back home to do their internship and start on their dissertation. So they don't have to come back. So they will complete their they will complete their internship, submit their report, and do their oral defense via Skype.
Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Yes.
Miss, would you mind open again the PPT slides for the MIHM? I would like to take a picture.
Huiling, you also have a question, right? You can ask now. As
Oh, yeah.
taking a picture. Yeah.
Which part, Aristo?
The MIHM.
This one? This slide or the entry requirements?
Yeah, Miss, all good.
Okay,
The
got it?
picture already.
Okay.
Hi, Miss. I have a question.
Yes, Huiling, please.
Are you gonna brief us about our internship as well?
That one, Miss Sumita will do.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay,
the bachelor's internship or the
Thank
master's?
you.
Yeah, I have a question, Miss Ru and Miss Shatini.
Yes, Akin.
I think I messed up with your name, so sorry.
Yes, Akin, go on.
Okay, so I appreciate the timeline that you gave us through the PowerPoint slides, right, about the MIHM. So, you know, after internship, I plan to work first because of financial and all that, right? It's not easy to just proceed with master. So I probably take few years for me to continue master. So may I know that who should I come to after I decide to do master?
Oh, you can go into student recruitment and enrollment at Campus Central.
Student recruitment and enrollment, is it? Okay, so I should liaise with them.
Yes, either normally it's Geeta or Suganya who will handle the applications.
May I know the person again, Miss Geeta?
Miss Geeta, I put her name there.
Okay. Student recruitment and what's one more?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, no problem. Oh,
Or you can always email Dr. Shantini.
oh, okay, no problem. I still have your emails. Okay.
I think this is the first time we are having a lot of interactions for the masters.
Yes,
Shantini,
the
are
last
you talking to us? You are muted. Yes, Ms. Sumita.
Yeah, the last
time
semester we
have
didn't have so much of
interaction.
questions.
Dr. Shantini?
I think she's giving the answers right away. Yes, Raven?
I want to ask about if there's like a quota for the scholarship, or everyone who applied that has a 3.5 will get it?
Everyone who gets 3.5 will get it, right, Dr. Shantini?
No, it's by application.
First come, first serve application, right?
Okay, I've checked with Miss Geeta regarding the bursaries. Now, this bursary amount is valid for this year and next year. So this is the approved amount for Taylor's alumni. So if you're going to come back 5 years later, you need to check what is the bursary for that given intake. It's done annually. So currently they have confirmed this bursary for 2020 and 2021.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So if you have to come back later, there will still be a bursary. You just need to check what is the amount allocated.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. It's the same thing with the fees also. Fees also is for what is currently happening. So later on, it would be different, of course.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
So you just keep tabs if you're coming back.
Okay, no problem.
But these are the two things, mainly the bursary and the scholarship. Thanks, Akim. But if there's any inquiries, of course, you can always get in touch with me. It's the same email. I'll just give you my email address.
I mean, if you're still working there, I suppose.
Well, I owe Taylor's 4 years on my bond, so I see myself going anywhere in the next 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah. Okay, if there are no further questions, are there any more questions? All right, Dr. Shantini has given her email ID, so you can write into her if you have any further questions. So if there are no more questions, then thank you, Dr. Shantini, for your time and for the well-detailed briefing about the masters. I hope half of this, or 80% of this, will join you. Yes.
See you next year. Thank you very much, Dr. Ruth.
Yeah. Ren Zihan has a question there. Is it for Dr. Shantini?
No, it's on internship too.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Dr. Shantini.
Bye.
Hey, the rest wait. The rest students wait.
Yes.
I need to start my internship.
Hello, Miss.
Dr. Miss Sumita is going to do the briefing. Then we will take your questions. All right, class. Ren Zihan, you have a question, and then Charles, you have a question. All right. So after this, after Miss Sumita's briefing, we will take your questions. All right.
Okay.
Because most
Let
of
me
it will
do
be
my
answered in the briefing.
Ruth, can you share me the slides? Put me in the share.
I mean, you allow you to share.
Yes.
Okay.
So let me
Fine now?
introduce. Yep, I'm fine. Okay, let me introduce myself first. Some of you know me. Some of you I have taught you. Some of you don't know me at all. Okay, I am Miss Sumita. I am module leader for your internship, which you are going to go the next semester. Yes. All right. So I'll be in charge. I'll be start putting my email address. You know, some of you don't know later. All these are later. I'll put it into the chat box. Okay. Let me start. Okay. So keep calm and finish your internship. Okay. So your internship comments is around is beginning of January, because the date I not get the academic calendar. So you wait. All right. So ending should be around June. So it takes about duration about 24 weeks. And after 24 weeks, your reports should be coming in after 24 weeks. So 2 weeks after that, your internship submission. So it should be around July. Okay? Okay.
Can I disturb you?
Yes.
Can I disturb you? We have spent 15 weeks BH 16, I think.
Yeah.
So,
For the majority, Aziza, yeah. And the starting date is 4th January.
4th January,
it was
yes.
confirmed recently.
The start will be same, but there are 24 weeks and 15 weeks.
And 15 weeks, yeah. Thanks, Aziza.
Yes. Thank you, Aziza, because got 2 batch, yes. Okay.
Okay.
So in the internship, you have 3 parts. One is pre-internship, which you have done with your career talks, everything, all these briefings with Mr. Mas. And your internship starts with 2 weeks, 24, the weeks is a bit different. And then you have post-internships, which your evaluation form, internship report, e-portfolio. So you have to break it into 3 parts. So objective is to, to get your practical, because now you all majority have done your theories. So to get more knowledge on practicals in hospitality, it can be hospitality, culinaries and RD also, which you done for the research and development on food service industry. I'm not going to go through deep inside. Okay. Now your module credits is 12. And then your status, it is core. So you must do your internship. Your learning outcome. Okay, these slides I will email to you since because I have emailed few things, right? So after these briefings, I will email you these slides, and after I rectify something over here. Okay, so apply. The learning outcomes is demonstrate professional working attitudes, professional working environment, management skills. So all these are your learning outcomes majority. And your expected TGCs. So all these, according to the Taylor's graduate capabilities. Okay, now assessment plan. The whole internship module is 100%, as you all know. Your pre-internship trainings, which you have done your workshop with Mr. Mas, all this, your briefings is 10% coming from there. Your internship period, your trainings is coming 50% from over there. And your report, internship report is 40. And it all goes for 100%. So this, your 40 is breakdown into 2, which is your e-portfolio and internship report. Any questions on that? Clear, right? So the post internship report is broken up into 2. What's e-portfolio, which is 10%, and internship report. So that means everybody have to do your e-portfolio. Okay. Your e-portfolio. What is it? It is, you can put it, you create your like a resume. You give, you can put it your academic transcript, which is SPMs or diploma, etc. And then your reference letters inside, at least 4 samples of academic subject assigned with your showcase your abilities, at least 4 samples of non-academic activities also, 2 trainings you attended to enhance your skills, which you to enhance your skills. Reference and recommendation letter, you have to put it inside, and don't come back to me to ask for recommendation letter. I know. Your CV and your personal statement, very easy portfolio. This e-portfolio, it will help you for your work, right? So you just top up whatever you have done. So this will be your resume also when you're going for a work. Okay. If I'm going fast, let me know. Okay, all these documents, which is, it'll be submission in times. You can't see now because the module is not on. So once in January, when you're going for the module, I will start putting up your evaluation form, your internship report template, and your e-portfolio, the link, everything. Okay. So it's everything submission in times. Okay, as usual, you all know any late submissions as follows. The forms and the reports, of course, it will be deduct mark, because if one person did not submit your evaluation form or anything, and the whole BH18, the whole BH will, your I could not give you, we can't process the whole marks. So we wanted everybody to submit at this before your deadlines. So don't forget to remember, you will have to access in times between 5th to 8th week of your internship. You can't see your internship now. Once you start doing your internship, that's where you can access into your times. Okay. Key contacts, you can have this. Of course, my contacts too. I will put it in times, but there are other people who are key contacts also. So you all know them. So what should I do? Okay. Get the placement, fill in the form to submit. Okay, now, when career service, when you have done the briefing, right? So you all can know, you can apply your internship, right? So once you have applied, you have received it, you have confirmed it, okay, they have gave you an appointment letter, I've done it to you. The first thing you do is to go to the career service, fill up the form. You have to fill up the form, even though, yes, once you have accepted in your hotel, right? So then only you fill up the form in your cover service. Okay, alternative options. Now you'll be thinking, Miss COVID, how? Right? I know the question is going to come out. So proceed with internship as normal. If you have internship, go for it. Okay. Delay of Ruth, is this apply? Dr. Ruth, delay of commencement date, does it apply when it's COVID?
Yes, yes.
So it's the same, right?
Yeah.
So up to 6 weeks, you can delay your commencement date. But if you ask me, apply now. Start applying now. Okay, you have time. So just apply now. You can apply as many as you can. So one of the hotels sure will accept you. Okay, internship are not possible, but projects will provided for the industry like STEP and GEM programs. Consulting work for industries. Yes, now I have students who are doing consulting consultancy, which is called as a STR. They are working with this kind of projects. You can do projects. Internship not possible, but projects are provided by SHD. Our school will provide all this. Deferment of the module. That's another one thing. Try not to defer, all right? Because if you defer, you delay your internship. I know you have a lot of questions now, okay? Disciplining matters, report to work on time. That's one thing, okay? I do want to get, which you have already applied, you have already accepted the hotels. Please, your absenteeism is very, very important. Do not absent. Unless you are really sick, you cannot go for work, then you have an MC for it, then it's fine. Okay, and do not have a fake MC, please. All right, if you have a fake MC, the hotel will call the clinic, to see whether your MC is it fake or not. I have students. Okay, I have students went through all this, and they have terminated. If you have fake MCs, please do not do this. If you got I have students who has terminated because they are not on time to work. Yes, they'll give you warnings 1 or 2 times. Third time, they'll ask you to go back home. No need to come to work. So please go on time. No fake MCs. I very, really strict on that. Okay. If you're really, really sick, then it's fine. Adhere to timeline, and any delay will delay your graduation. So whatever it is, if you are got terminated just because of your MC, you're not reporting on time, or your attitude problem, there's another one, which is your attitude problem. All this, you know what will happen? You'll get terminated. You have to come for counseling in tailors. Then only you have to reapply. That is not the same semester, you'll go to next semester. So you waste your time. Okay. Once you have accepted to the hotel, please be loyal to them. Okay, now I know you have a lot of questions. Now I know the question is going to come. Before question could come, anything you're going to ask, Dr. Ruth, do you want to add anything now?
I think you've covered all the important aspects. We will just answer the questions now, Ms. Sumita.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
If you want to stop sharing now.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. To answer, there are 2 questions in the chat box. If I may answer them, Ms. Sumita. First one is, Charles has asked, the hotels are not able to give a letter. I mean, as in the sense the starting date and the end date. Do you mean that, South? Is that what you mean?
They are not providing the offer letter that they are used to offer back in the days due to the COVID MCO and CMCO is happening in KL. Because, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Because they are not able to provide the they are not able to provide the offer letter, not like used to it like last time, because they say there might be a CMCO or MCO, and then they might not able to continue my internship because of the situation. So that is why they are just email confirmation rather than an offer letter from the hotel.
Yeah, that should be fine because as of now, usually we have to submit the internship agreement form to Mr. Mas of the Career Services. So once a hotel approves your internship placement, they'll give you an internship offer letter. And that letter is usually stamped and signed by the supervisors. But due to this season, some hotels are not able to go back to get their seal and all. So what do? You get that email notification and that should be enough for now. You submit that to Mr. Mas of the Career Services. All right. But please do remember, class, that all of you should be submitting your internship agreement form or internship offer letter to Mr. Mas of the Career Services. I'm not too sure if he's here, but are y'all using Seeds? Seeds. Yes, so you all know that, right? So if you know Seeds, then you know who to contact. Mr. Mas is there, his email ID is there, because very often the students, when I tell them to submit, they send me a WhatsApp or Telegram or Ms. Sumita. When I tell them, okay, submit to Mr. Mas, they ask me what is the email ID of Mr. Mas. We are not going to provide the email ID of Mr. Mas. It's on Seeds. I think you all can go get it from there or on your portal, right? So I think we have answered your question. And Zihan, once your internship results are out, you can actually write into Campus Central and you can ask for a letter. Ms. Aziza, am I right? He wants to know when do we get the undergraduate certification letter after the internship too. So you can actually write into the Campus Central and they can give you a letter once you get your results. But you have to submit the results also to them to let them know that you have completed. All right?
All right, thank you, Miss.
For all.
Hello, Miss. Sorry.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, Aaron.
Aaron, 1 second, Aaron. Aaron, 1 second. Let me just finish with Zihan. Yes, Zihan?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes,
Zihan?
Miss. Yes, I know the answer. So after when I finish the internship too, the result I can get the letter, right?
Yes, you can. You should write to Campus Central. All right. Yes,
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Zihan. Aaron?
Sorry, Miss. I have a question.
Yes, Aaron.
I have already been accepted at the hotel, right?
Okay, good.
But in the letter of internship, the duration is from 11th of June and 11th of January to the 10th of July. So it's basically 26 weeks. So is it okay?
Okay, right. You don't have to be sorry because you had a question. Very good. Thanks for the question. If your actual internship date is 4th of January, as what Ms. Sumita mentioned, all right, there are chances that hotels can ask you to join late. Hotels might ask you to join early. No problem at all. You just need to write in an email with a letter, just requesting that you would like to start your internship 2 weeks late or 2 weeks early or 1 week late or 1 week early, right? So you need to write a letter and you can email it to Ms. Sumita and me, and then we will approve it for you, all right? So once I approve it for y'all can keep that letter, because when you submit your internship reports to Ms. Sumita, she needs to know whether you have a proper approval to start your internship late or to start your internship early, all right? So that is why we ask you to write letters.
So, Miss, the duration is not a problem, right? Because our internship is supposed to be 24 weeks.
Not a problem. The more the better, because the idea for you all to go for 24 weeks of internship is for us to allow you all to join the industry if it's possible, or able to get a placement if it's possible. So that is why we allow you. So it's okay. You can go extra weeks, no problem.
Okay, so we just need to email to you or Dr. Safita about the official letter from the hotel.
Yes, yes.
And then
Official letter and request for starting your internship late.
okay, because it's just 1 week late, miss, and 2 weeks late, so it's 26
Yeah.
weeks. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, miss.
Yeah. Thank you. Lee, you have a question?
Yes. Is it like compulsory for us to go for hotels? Do we get a choice to choose for F&B or any industry?
That's a good question. Okay. Any industry, no. Hospitality industry, definitely yes. So if you say hotels, it's a very good choice. That's your first choice. And apart from it, you have choices like cafes. You have choices like standalone restaurants. You have choices like bars, or you have OTAs, online travel agencies. All these can be your choices. Or if any of the hotels, they would like to do an online internship with you, then yes, why not? You can go for that as well.
Sorry, miss. Hello.
Yes, yes.
I have another question I forgot to ask earlier. So basically, I just mentioned that my internship will be 26 weeks, right? Starting from 11th of January. So what happened to the internship report? Do we
Okay, I think, yes, correct. There is question by Keisha, so the answer that will answer all of your questions and Keisha's question as well.
Yeah.
If you are starting your internship late, all right, or if you have chosen one of the alternative options of starting your internship after 6 weeks, you are required to submit your report in the timeline which Ms. Sumita has given to you all, right? But what happens here is you still have to continue your 24 weeks of internship with the hotel. The 24 weeks of internship is a requirement by the ministry. So if you do not meet that requirement, okay, we can just play around between the starting date and the end date, but the timeline should be 24 weeks. Did you get me, class? Right? If you don't comply to a 24 weeks, that means you are not meeting the requirements set by the Ministry of Higher Education, which means you will not be able to complete your internship module, which is a possibility that you are not completing. That means you are failing the module and you will have to retake the internship, which is doing the 24 weeks of internship all over again with the upcoming next batch.
Okay, miss. So it doesn't matter. So if we are doing the internship for 26 weeks, so it doesn't matter when we submit as long as we do it for 24 weeks.
No, it's not that doesn't matter when you submit. It does matter when you submit. You have to stick to the deadline given by Ms. Sumita. I think it's June for you all, right, Ms. Sumita?
Yeah, it's June. We come around June.
June. Correct. So the definite date she will give you.
I will email to you personally.
Yeah.
I'll
Did you receive, any of you, all of you received the email from Ms. Sumita, right? Yes?
No?
Any of
no, yeah.
You received, right? If any of you didn't receive, please let us know, because whatever official email ID the faculty office has, she has taken that and she has sent you an email. Keep that, and because that's the important mode of communication Ms. Sumita will have with you all, because times you may not have access until the first 5 to 6 weeks if you've paid attention to what Ms. Sumita mentioned in her presentation, all right? So keep that email connection with her, with you and with her, right? So that will be able to let you answer all of your queries. All right. And can I have your email, Mrs. Ruth?
No, I'm typing it here.
Yes.
Miss,
And
I've got a question.
yes. Yes,
I'm still a little confused about what you said earlier. So, for example, if our internship date for that 24 weeks is overlapping the submission date for the report, are we allowed to like extend maybe like a week to submit the report, or no? So for us to like complete that 24 weeks?
No, Sanj Bedi. Actually, the thing here is what we mentioned is when you submit your internship agreement form, the actual date of your internship period is already mentioned. All right, maybe you're supposed to be starting by 4th of January. All right, I'm just giving you an example. But for whatever reasons, you're not able to start on the 4th of January, but with approvals from us, you are starting 2 weeks late or 3 weeks late, or maybe by the alternative option of 6 weeks late. All right, but whatever date you're starting after 2 weeks or 6 weeks or 4 weeks, that internship period is mentioned on your agreement form, right? So from the date of that commencement and your end date, you should have complied to the 24 weeks of internship. So which means that is one of the records that's telling us that yes, you are undergoing an internship of 24 weeks. All right. So that is between you and us and whatever letter you have submitted to us and the career services. But after you've submitted your reports, right, you've got your evaluation forms, and maybe your internship results are also out, and you're still continuing your internship. Some places you're starting very late, but you have to comply to the 24 weeks. You still have to continue. That is between you and the hotel, right? If they allow you, if they want you to complete the 24 weeks, yes, they want you to complete the 24 weeks. We want you to complete the 24 weeks. So it will not, even if it overlaps, we still want you to complete the 24 week period of internship. Anything exceeding the 24 weeks is your choice and the hotel's choice. So it's a decision that you have to make, because some hotels will tell you we want a 1 year long internship, we want an 8 months long internship. But now with the current scenarios, you play by year, how it is going case by case. All right.
Hi, Miss. I have one question.
Yes, Kesha.
Is it necessary to do only operational department, or we can do marketing or finance or HR department?
Okay, that's a good question you brought up here. I think we missed that part. All right. See, some of you, are you a progressing student, Kesha?
Sorry, no.
Are you an advanced standing student or you're
No.
direct entry student? No, right? Okay, some of y'all are advanced standing students. That means they have come in from a diploma program, right? So they have a strong internship background from their diploma itself. If those students do not get an operational department and they go into administrative departments, it's still fine. But for all of y'all, I think you'll need to go into administrative departments as well as the operational departments. So please, whatever decisions you're making, you'll make it at your interview period itself. You understand? So make it very clear with the hotel that yes, I am going to go for operational as well as the administrative department. So try to negotiate your terms at that point of time, because I keep receiving a lot of calls and telegrams from students telling me, Miss, like what we heard, I think some of you attended the talk previously. Two students called me last week and they told me, Miss, I am just in the front office. I don't do anything. I only keep approving the parking tickets. One student told me, and another student told me, Miss, I'm not doing anything, but I'm only at the concierge and just opening the doors for the guests. And they belong to big hotels, you know. I mean, they belong to big hotels in the sense, big international groups like Hilton and Marriott. So these can be your choices, or this can be your nature of job. But again, you have to open up your scope of observation. Your learning has to come from within you. All right. So at this point of time, I told them, please do not complain. Just stick to the hotel, get your internship done, and then maybe your choice can be something else, right? And you must also prove yourself that you are capable of being given some other jobs as well, right? So that is up to you, how you interact with the superiors, how you talk to them, how confident you are in carrying your jobs, in executing the tasks assigned to you all these things do matter, right? So this is a thanks for the question, Kesha, but this is a message to every one of you. So please do not take any job lightly. Take every job as a part of her learning. All right. Don't come and tell me I'm from here, I'm from there. I only do this, I only do that. So yeah, And there are a lot of other options, like some hotels in Indonesia are offering online internships. If you know Feli, your senior, she is doing one with an Indonesian hotel. All right. And Banyan Tree in KL is also offering online internships, which means certain positions with them are online, like HR and sales. So these are the positions that is online available options. Okay, not all. So and they go by interviews, application, first come first serve. Okay. Even, yep. Good afternoon, Ms. Sumita. So upon receiving, confirming, Ms. Sumita, you want to answer that? Our next step is to fill up the placement form.
Yeah.
How many departments should you choose? I think
It
right
depends on the
now,
hotel.
yeah, it depends upon the
It
hotel.
depends on the
Those
hotel.
days, correct. Those days we keep it very stringent to just operational and F&B or operational and admin.
Yeah.
But right now, we leave it up to the discretion of the hotel and your negotiation with them.
And can I add some more? And some
Yes,
hotels do
yes.
not pay you. Please take, it's fine. Okay. They do not pay you is fine, because majority hotels now is under, they will not pay you. So now your main objective is to finish your internship, right? Please think that. I can bet half of the hotels will not pay you. Not even half. I will only say 1 or 2 hotels which pays you. That's it.
What if the hotels are only offering operation departments? Even yep, right? Even yep, are you a direct degree student or a diploma progression?
Diploma.
No, I'm from foundation.
Foundation
to
You're
degree.
from foundation, but you don't. You're not from a diploma, right?
No.
Okay, right. I would advise you to take operation departments, no problem, because operation departments also you do have administrative tasks embedded as well. It's not just
Okay.
direct operations. So I would suggest you to have more technical skills, right?
All right.
And
Thank
yeah,
you.
you're welcome. Any other questions, or did we miss any questions, Ms. Sumita?
No, so far now is coming, Mariam.
Yeah,
A boutique gyms
Dr.
considered to be
Ruth,
under
boutique
our
gyms
internship.
considered to be under internship.
Boutique gyms. Is it a hotel? No, right? It's a gym, right? So is it a hospitality? No.
Mariam Hatami, it's a good question.
Yes, sorry, miss, but I was just thinking this because it's sort of in the hospitality sector and it is a service, and I would be doing office, admin, operational. Yeah, that's just my question. I mean, it's still in the service sector, so I was thinking, is it possible?
No.
No.
No, darling.
Oh no, because I did get an offer from a boutique gym in Kuala Lumpur, but
No, it is totally is out.
is out. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, Mariam.
So yeah, sorry. Chong Sen, is that university provide us? You all had the mass had a briefing, right? Mr. Mas had a briefing, right? With the sign, right? On the right site, right? So he gave a list of hotels, right? Inside there. Can you go and check in your site? There is a list of hotels. So you have that.
On your seats also.
Yeah.
Miss, if then the hotel, how if the hotel offer HR department, very good, Keslin Vijaya, you
Go
can
ahead.
go all for it. Yes. Yeah. That's what we're telling you. It's not a strict rule that you have to stick to operational departments or administrative departments. Okay. So it is what the hotel is ready to offer and how ready are you to take up that position. All right. Because we want you to embrace the industry. We want you to be a part of the industry. So, and we keep this internship as an intention that you will be able to continue with the industry and stick to the industry, so the decision has to be made by you, right? If I were going for an interview, if it's going to be 24 weeks, 6 weeks is my tenure with them. 6 weeks, So then 6 weeks after my interview, I will be asking them what is my rotation cycle going to be. Okay, first week, or first month I'm going to be in this department, the next month which department am I likely to be posted in, right? So these are the questions you should be asking them, all right? So that decision has to come from your side.
Jiahao,
Okay, yes,
you
yes,
can go any hotels of internship.
yes. Any hotel that takes you in, Miss Jiahao.
As long you have an offer letter, it's fine.
Yeah. Yes, Hakim.
Samuel, he's BH16, the first student.
Hakim. Yeah, Hakim asked the question. Yes, Sam, we'll answer your question now.
You go to me through me first.
Yes, yes, Hakim.
I'd like to highlight on Mariam just now when she mentioned about the boutique
gym.
Okay, I can understand that it has to be through hotels, resorts. But let's say if there's no more option left, don't you think that boutique gym should be a good replacement? I mean, I'm not saying just boutique gym, even other places, as long as it kind of comply with internship, rather than nothing.
Currently, I don't think we have run out of options, especially in Malaysia, because what has happened here is we have slightly opened up and widened up the scope of your internship. It's not only hotels. We have opened up to cafes. We have opened up to restaurants. We have opened up to maybe you want to talk about online travel agencies. You want to talk about bars. So we still have a lot of options to venture into, right? So right now, that's why we don't want to go into that segment of it. All right, so that's why we have to hold it, because now if we talk, some hotels are really doing well because they are like quarantine centers in KL. So you need to make up your choice, are you okay to go and do your internship with the hotel? So we're still not forcing you to go to the hotels only. We are allowing you to go to any cafes and restaurants and standalone coffee shops or things like that, or places like that. So if you really run out of all these options, then you come back to the school and you say, because the current scenario is August, we have had 200 students who have gone out for internship, all right, which is BH16 and BH17. Two batches have gone out, and only 7 of them are doing internship with Ms. Sumita, which is the online project, that is the competition. All right,
They
so
did very
they're
well.
doing they're doing a market study competition with STR. STR is STR Share Center is where they do analytics. They do all the market study throughout the world. All right, so they are doing a market study competition. So it's a competition that they have paid and they have gone inside. Yes, STR is a good company, Charles. Yes, you're right. So they have gone in for that option for internship, and there are 2 students who are doing their project with us, with the school, SHG, so one is doing a project directly reporting to me, and 3 others are working with another program. So they are working for their events, so this is how we are trying to manage the current situation. Right, Cynthia has a question. Sam, sorry to answer your question. Yes, your period is 16 weeks. It should be around that, the dates that you mentioned. Right. And Cynthia Salim, hi, Dr. Ruth. If I get an offer from a hotel in the US, will tailors help out with visa application, or will I have to do
No.
everything myself?
Visa application, no. The hotels will not.
Also, do you recommend taking the offer considering the pandemic that is happening right now?
No.
Ms. Ralisa, you want to share some words, share some thoughts on that? Taking an internship in the US, considering your semester exchange experience?
For actually, that's what I was actually discussing. I was asking my friend if it would be something he would advise me to take, because we always talk about going to the US, but in the middle of a pandemic, would they do it? Because I wanted to go to Spain, but the cases are also increasing. So I don't know. I think if it was Europe, I would go, but the US is very scary to me.
Yes, true.
Yeah, so
Cynthia, for safe side, no.
Cynthia, are you a Malaysian or international student?
Hi, I'm actually Indonesian.
Indonesian, okay, right. Cynthia, as of now, even for semester exchange, next week we just did the AAW academic advisory week briefing. Even for semester exchange, I'm saying a big no. Don't go now for your semester exchange. So for internship, not now. Maybe in future you can try. because you might be stuck there. You're not able to come back to your country. Your living cost index will increase, and not now, with the elections coming. I don't know. Do I have any U.S. citizens here? Mr.
Okay, thank
Namik,
you so much.
is it okay to go there, Mr. Namik? What do you say?
Namik.
Pardon?
Cynthia, I think so. No, Cynthia. You know why? You won't have flight much. Number one. Okay, and you're going to come back retail also. I'm not think so. I think you're going to expose yourself into this pandemic. To be safe, healthy, just do in your country.
Okay, thank you so much.
Right.
Welcome, darling.
Jocelyn, if you want to defer one semester, you can just discuss with me before you could defer, or you can also, but for this semester deferment, you have to go through Campus Central and then send in the application to me. They will send the application to me, then I can approve it. But if you want to discuss with me, yes, you can come on Telegram, or you can just let me know. We can meet on Zoom. Aristo, hi, wondering that if an event company is accepted as our internship.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good option, Erin.
Yes.
Aristo, sorry. That was a good option, Aristo. Event management is part of our industry as well. But again, what will be your scope of job, right? Your job scope. So just pay attention to that and come back to us and let us know. We can consider.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Right.
Maria?
Maria? Accepted for internship, yes.
Maria?
As long as they can give you, yes.
Fine.
Sorry, Miss, what did you say?
Mariam, your cafe is fine. You can go. Cafe is under hospitality. You can go, but not boutique gym.
But isn't I would get more experience in my opinion if I did like at the gym. I feel like I would still be like talking with customers and guests and dealing with bookings. So, but I'll have to think about it.
No, I'm not think so. You see,
about
only customers. You're only talking about relations of customers, but you're not thinking about the industrial operations about. The industry of hotel industry is all about, or cafes are all about. So boutique is totally different. The gym is totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
The cafe.
Actually, if Mariam, if your major degree is from business or from marketing and sales, then yes, you would consider that an option because talking to customers is very important. But here it's all about experience, and hospitality is never a part of that, right? So that's why. So cafes, yes, as long as they can give you an evaluation form, and they give you a proper letter of acceptance. Your evaluation form, when you notice your assessment plan, usually that part you should have taken a picture. That 50% comes from your evaluation forms, 50% of your marks, right? And internship is a module. You have to pass the module. Every component has to be passed, right? So that's why we are very particular with the industry. Is a family business restaurant acceptable for the internship? Your friend's family business, yes. Your own family business,
yes.
Okay. We can. You just let us know on the details. We can look, because I have to look into the details, and then only who will be the one who is going to sign up your evaluation forms. Is it your father or your mother? In that case, it's conflict of interest. Then we will not be able to approve that, right? So the job scope has to come out, and the hierarchy, who you'll be reporting to. So all that needs to be specified. And then, yes,
Thank you.
consider that option. You're welcome.
Okay, Charles. Wow, that's a big wonder. Okay, can we take a full-time job opportunities? Of course you can. As long you give me the report, and then all the letters, formalities is fine.
My internship is on March. Should I send my application now, or there's going to be another briefing for March? Okay, that's a good question, Mr. Kevin Diego. Yes, for those who are going for internship in March, we may not have the specific briefing, but we might have something just to remind you in January. But this is the main briefing, because the next batch of internship is mainly in August. Am I right, Ms. Aziza?
Yes, you are correct, Ms. Sunita. Sorry.
It's okay, no problem. Yeah, so hope you answered your question there, Kevin. Hi, Miss. Wow, students are coming in now. Why are they coming now? 7:15. Miss Erica,
Yeah.
I was admitting 4 students just now. Erica is the last one I saw. Our briefing started at 6 o'clock and it's 7:15 now. We're almost, yeah, you're too early for the next year's briefing, Miss Erica.
Sorry, Dr. Ruth. I didn't open my Taylor's email.
I sent you.
Sorry.
That's what I was telling. Please keep your Taylor's email, student email, as well as your Gmail active.
Yeah. I think I sent all the emails to Taylor's email. I didn't send Gmail that email. I only sent the today's Taylor's email.
Okay. Okay, so please
So
keep
whoever
your...
never go, please go through your Taylor's email. There is.
Very good practice, Ms. Sumita. Thank you. I used to spoil them. I used to send to both personal as well as official. Okay, and Evening Tao, Miss, if I work on the online travel agent at Agoda, but the position is focused on the hotel industry, it's okay, yeah. Even if you work for online travel agent itself, it's okay. Yeah. Miss, could I enter the airline and airport aviation business? Wow, Farrell. Yes, what are you going to do there, Farrell? Again, we would like to see the job scope. If you're becoming a pilot, it's a different case. You let us know your job scope. We'll see. The job description is like obtain the relevant information of the hotel industry and so on. This is for which question, you mean? Online travel. Yes, we did agree for yours. Osha Wang. I miss if I find job in my country, the hotel offer is not English language. Yes, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah, as long as the company name is there, the phone number is there, the website is there for us to go and verify, it's still okay, right? It's not that you come up with your own thing. Yes. So, Miss, is it okay to send the application on January, and may I know the commencement date also for March? March internship, I think, Kevin, we have to deal separately. We will come back to you.
Come back to you.
First week of March. That's the safest thing. We've always had it like that. Alex, I've sent email to Petalink Jaya New World Hotel HR, but they don't reply my email. Yeah, hotels, they're not waiting for our emails. You know, they have other jobs as well. So if they don't reply our emails, I think it's better for us.
Thank you, Charles. Charles, I put it up there. New World is taking internship, but you have to call them.
After you email them. Thanks, Charles. After you email them, yes. Not only New World Hotel, any hotel for that matter, they will not respond to us immediately.
Unless you call.
So, yes. The procedure to apply for hotels is you write a proper email, okay? Not just, is there an internship with you? No head, no tail. No emails accepted.
Yes.
Even to me, if any of you send emails like that, I think I give you my peace of mind. I've had 2 students who got it last week. All right, so please be courteous enough to introduce yourself, address the person to whom you're talking. If not, I think Ms. Jacqueline was the one who taught you business communication, right? She'll be very sad, right? So please address the name of the person, or sir or ma'am or respected, something like that, and then tell who you are, where you're from, what is the need of your purpose of the email. Thank them and then sign off properly, all right? Then they will take time to read. If you still don't respond, please, yes, first you send an email, then you please do call the hotel HR and talk to them, all right? Okay. Brian, you have a question. You seem to be smiling at the screen.
No, you're smiling with someone else. There. Okay, any question? Wow. Keisha, yes, I have another question right now.
Yeah. Okay, so in this case, all right, this is a very good question again, Keisha. Yeah. See, some hotels now, most hotels in Malaysia are quarantine centers, all right? And now we are in CMCO. So what has happened, I'm going to answer your question with the current scenario that we are facing. So most of the students who are in the hotel for their internship now are at home. First was 2 weeks of CMCO, and now it's extended to 9th November, which is another week more or 10 days more. All right. So that means what happens to the 3 weeks of the internship? So one thing to look at it is if the hotel allows you to extend, yes, you can work with them and extend. Second thing is the hotel says it's okay lah, no problem. I agreed with you for 24 weeks, but the government has made this decision. It's out of control. Either you can control, now I can control. So what I can do is I can still give you a letter of completion. So even if you've missed the 2 weeks or 3 weeks of the lockdown period, it's still fine, but I'm giving you a letter of completion. So the hotel agrees to that point and give you your letter of completion and your internship evaluation form, then you are in the green zone, no problem at all. Okay, so and then another issue here is I would like to highlight, if your requirement is 24 weeks, which means 80% of 24 weeks. Can somebody tell me what is 80% of 24 weeks? 20 weeks, right? Approximately 20 weeks, right? If you've almost completed around 20 weeks of your internship, and then this issue of the quarantine has come in, or then the lockdown has come out, you're not able to proceed further, but you've completed almost 20 weeks of your internship, then you go back to your hotel HR, you talk to them, and you tell them that, yes, I've completed this many weeks. Is it okay for you to give me a letter of completion and your evaluation form? Then you're still safe to go. So once again, I would like to remind you all that you still have to go back and negotiate with the hotel, because once you start the internship, we really cannot help you with that matter. All right. So anything and everything you got to negotiate with the hotel. If there is an MCO, if you're not able to work, please tell them, is it okay? Because your evaluation form is the most important part of your internship
Comes
itself.
from them.
Yes, it comes from them. So we have no say. All right. Did I answer your question, Kesha?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. And there's one student, I'd just like to tell you a scenario. He has completed almost 11 weeks of internship. The current is 15 weeks of internship. So he's completed 11 weeks of internship. So he is not willing to go to the hotel, and he's not in Malaysia, he's in Indonesia, I think. He doesn't want to go to the hotel because the parents are not comfortable sending him in the public transport to the hotel, because the cases are really rising there too. So now he wrote to us. We did give them a letter telling that, Career Services has given them a letter. If they have completed about 80% of their internship, Ministry of Higher Education is still accepting their internship as full internship, So we sent that letter. So the student submitted the letter to the hotel requesting for a letter of internship completion. The hotel doesn't want to give him. The hotel is asking for another letter telling that the school is requesting him to cease internship, which the school or the Career Services will be able to give. You understand, class? So there's no point in asking for any other letters. So it is how you discuss with them. And as long as you get a letter of completion, whether with the dates or without the dates, and your evaluation forms are done, I think you're on the safe side.
Yeah, okay. The evaluation form you need to supposed to give to your supervisors. All right. Every time you finish your particular department or section, so you just pass it to them. They will mark it accordingly, and they'll pass it to you. Then end of the report, when you submit it to the report, the evaluation form must be inside, so I can give the marks. All right. Any more questions?
Do not forget to submit your reports in time, your evaluation form, your portfolio. If you don't submit to Ms. Sumita will not have any of your reports. She will directly mark you absent. 0 will be awarded. All right. Then later on, if you have trouble, why I got such low marks, why I failed, we will not be able to support you. So usually, you should make Ms. Sumita your Facebook friend. Right? If you're not able to contact her on on emails or on WhatsApp, just send her a note. Miss, I'm not able to submit on times. For various reasons, you're not able to submit your documents on times. Please make sure that she receives your documents somehow, either through email or through Facebook or
No,
through
normally
the
I put it in
faculty
times.
office?
Yeah.
Yes, in times.
You
So
can drop it in
sometimes
times.
if students don't have access to times, if they don't have access, right, for various reasons, maybe the fees is not completed and maybe the access is being blocked or something of that sort. We don't know what reasons can come. But please make sure that your your report is submitted to Ms. Sumita. She's the one who will be looking into your reports.
Hello, Ms. Sumita.
Yeah, dear.
This one, the internship evaluation form is turned into the supervisor, you saying?
Yes, you have to pass it to your supervisor.
Okay.
It has to be graded by your supervisor.
Supervisor.
Yeah.
And they will grade it and pass it to you. And you must have hotel chop in it.
The hotel supervisor, right?
Yes. Shalina.
Okay?
Yeah, Shalina, miss, I didn't join the internship workshop because I didn't receive any email. You didn't receive any email? Shalina, what batch are you?
I'm BH18.
Ms. Aziza Shalina Sutantok claims that she has not received an email.
I can help to answer this question because it happened with me. Actually, I also took the module of simulation in the last semester. So this internship only email comes to only the students of Dr. Kandapat who was taking the module of simulation. So I asked my friend to send me the email of Mr. Iswal, and then I contacted him, and through there I got the email of internship. So if maybe she has taken the module of simulation in the last semester, so that's why she.
Okay, thanks, Fahima. Actually, that's another important session. But actually, this list of emails to yes, Aziza.
I'm not sure about the simulation, but all the emails
correct.
I give to Sumita is the same email.
No, now what she's telling is, Shalina, she didn't have received any email from workshop.
There's
workshop you got 10 marks. That means from Mr. Mas.
Actually,
is it?
Even from Mr.
Me and my friends who did hotel innovation last semester also didn't receive any email from tailors, both private and student email.
Okay, Shalina, the simulation class is a different issue because that one was intended to the semester 5 students for the simulation module. But then we realized that some of you have already taken your simulation module in the previous semester, and that's why you missed this briefing. All right, because this briefing was conducted very, very recent and it was not planned in the previous semester. So that is why we identified Dr. Kandapan's class for this simulation thing, so that reflective learning will have one question that is part of the professional development week. But did you all attend the professional development week? Most of y'all did, right? Yes, very good. So that's the thing. So somehow, like what Fahima has done is very good to all of you, and to Fahima, like you all have gone that extra mile in getting the details and going for the workshop. That's a very good thing. I should appreciate. But this internship, it's the same list that we have. Whoever is a prospective student who is supposed to be going for internship in January are the ones who received this email. Am I right, Ms. Aziza? Yeah, so I'm worried why Shalina?
Yes, miss.
I'm afraid why you didn't receive, because when I see the email and chat messages, there are so many who didn't send an email too.
Yeah,
who
that's
didn't
why I saw
receive
it.
this email. Right, maybe one of you can take charge. Maybe Shalina, can you help us out? Just collect the names of yours and your friends who didn't come or didn't receive this email, the emails, and can you please email it to all of us, Ms. Aziza, me, and Ms. Sumita?
Okay, I will.
Thank you,
Thank
Shalina.
you.
Thanks.
Miss, sorry to interrupt. I also did not get an email for the professional development week. So whom should I contact?
But did you attend Dr. Kandapan's class, Samuel?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, actually, It's not for the old structure, it's for the PCF structure. So that's why BH16 would not have received it. It's only intended for BH18. So it's okay, Samuel, but you can just answer the questions for the reflective learning by Dr. Kandapan. No problem.
Okay, okay, Miss. Miss, I
Alright?
have one more question. Can I ask?
Yes, yes, yes.
Miss, actually, my email address, it was actually given my father's official email address because that time he had his personal email address had some problems. So so he had changed his company's email address now. So I missed, when I checked with Mr. Mas, I had missed 1 or 2 workshops. So will that affect me?
Your email, Samuel, actually your email should be registered with us, not your father's email. Huh? So please go and get that altered. Maybe we can take it separately. Let's just answer common queries, like personal things like that. We can talk in a while, Samuel.
Okay, it's okay, Miss. But now I changed my tailor's address.
You change it, right? Okay, that's good. Yeah, your email should be there for us.
Hi, Miss. I
Yes,
have a
Purvi?
question.
Yeah.
So for the evaluation form, we only submit at the end of our 24 weeks internship, am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Submit to our supervisor, right?
Yes, you don't have to actually wait for 24 weeks of completion. Maybe by after you complete every department, like say for example, 1 month you are in front office, 1 month you are in F&B, 1 month you're in HR. So as you complete every section, we would suggest you to submit your evaluation forms to the supervisor and then get it immediately done.
All right.
So
Thank
then
you.
by 24 weeks, then you're ready with your evaluation forms.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Ruth.
You're welcome, Holding.
Miss,
Yes, dear.
this briefing has a weight of 10%, is it?
Yes.
No. This briefing. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
This plus your other briefings.
Come again, dear?
Do we need to take attendance?
No, I have your attendance here.
All right.
I have your recording, so we have the Samita will go back later for the names on the list. And as long as you type in something, your names are also there in the chat.
Miss Sumita and Miss Ruth,
Yes.
the PowerPoint slides you'll be distributing to us soon, right?
Yes, I'll email to you.
Okay.
Including not immediately. Give me for 1 week. I'll just put the dates, everything that I'll email to you.
Okay, no problem.
And we will wait for Shalina's also,
Yeah.
Ms. Sumita, once she sends the list.
Okay, and also I heard that the report submission will be 2 weeks after the
Your internship.
After the end of internship, is it?
Yes.
That is the deadline.
Yes.
But the end of internship, you're not sure when yet.
You calculate 24 weeks from January to be your
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't check
January, you
before
calculate for 24 weeks. I think she'll come around June something. I think it's June 24th or something, June 17. I must calculate now.
Okay, no worries. So starting from 4th January.
For January until June. It comes until June lah.
Okay, so let's say it's 24th, right? So 2 weeks after 24th should be the submission of the report. And the
18th June, you complete your 24 weeks of internship. Your submission date is 12th July 2021.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome. Wow, that's a good briefing session. Huh? A lot of questions answered.
Yeah.
Miss?
Yeah, in good Teja. How about if the hotel?
Miss? Is Dia speaking here?
Yeah, wait, dear.
Okay.
Miss, how about if the hotel just offer one department? No problem, right? No problem.
No,
Teja.
no problem. You can go ahead.
Teja has already got a placement. Teja and one more student. I forgot the name. Who is it? Teja, one more, same place as yours. I forgot.
Me, Miss Veronica.
Veronica. All right. Yes, dear.
So in the end of the internship program, do we only turn the internship evaluation program or along with the e-portfolio?
You have to give me e-portfolio, the evaluation form, and the internship report.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss.
You didn't give any. Now one of it missing. Marks is missing from there.
So there's 3, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Any questions?
Sorry,
Walter
Miss.
Sim, you will go for 24 weeks from March. Okay, March, we will come back to you with the dates. Yes, somebody said sorry. Don't be sorry. Ask your question.
Sorry, Miss. Just wanted to ask, what's the format of the report?
Okay, I will email to you. Once I'll email to everyone the format. Okay. Because since now today, so half of it didn't get the email, this and that. So I'll email one shot.
Yeah,
I
Ms.
was so
Sumita
surprised
will
how
email you the MIB.
maybe I'm done.
Report. Yeah, MIB again. You'll send it again, right? Along with the other students. So she'll resend the MIB, the slides that she just shared, right? And then the template, the report template, and the evaluation form template. All right. So all of you, e-portfolio, I think you all can come up with wix.com, whatever you have, but make sure your e-portfolio is a link that works, which means you submit the link. I think Ms. Sumita will open up a Padlet for your batch.
Yeah.
You will go and submit the Padlet, your link to your e-portfolio on that Padlet, right? So make sure your e-portfolio is a professional e-portfolio. If your picture, profile picture is in your, I don't know, having beer by the sea or in your bikinis or in this and that, sorry, it will not be accepted. I'm not telling this exaggeratively or to make it sarcasm. It's because students have submitted pictures like that for the e-portfolio, right? So they got a 0 for that. So make sure that it's a professional work, right? So yeah, so these are the things that we will be expecting from you. MIB will be sent to you. Again, the slides, report format, and then evaluation form template. All right? But we will wait
Walter.
for Shazia to come back.
And going. Walter did. Miss, when do I submit the report if I want to do my internship?
I think we answered that question, Meliana. We answered that question, Sumita. Yeah. Sorry, Meliana, we answered that question. We expect you to be paying attention. Miss, sorry, I have a question. I have been accepted in, wow, students coming now. Miss, sorry, I have a question. I've been accepted in one of the hotels. Very good. And the end date of internship is earlier of July. Is it okay? And only one department. But make sure you cover 24 weeks, Erica. It's okay if it's one department, but make sure you cover 24 weeks. Is it 24 weeks, Erica?
Yes, it's around 25 weeks.
That's fine. It's more than enough. Whatever weeks you are inside, as long as 24 weeks, and I want the report on time.
Okay.
For 1 year, you go ahead, but the report must come on time. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Ms. Sumita will send a link to this video also, so you'll please, if you'll want to hear Ms. Sumita's sweet voice and my sweet voice, you can go back and listen to the video again. Many of the questions will be answered.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
For those who came late, because you didn't receive your email, right? Yes. And any other questions?
Yes.
Hello, Miss.
Answer all the questions in the chat.
Hello, Miss.
Aaron, wait.
Aaron?
Yes, okay. Yes, Aaron.
Hello. Just to confirm, right? You said that it doesn't matter how. Just to reconfirm, it doesn't matter how long our internship lasts, right?
Yes, I want the report on time.
So if you said earlier that we need to ask for the letter of completion from the hotel, right?
No, you see, some hotels wants you to work more, but they pay you. So it's up to you.
Also, if we don't attach the letter of completion from in the report, is okay, because.
Aaron, it's a very tactical question.
Yeah.
See, the thing here is you are required to do a 24 weeks of internship. If you are going to start your internship late, like I told before, I don't know where I went wrong or where the understanding didn't come out clear. You have to complete the 24 weeks of internship, one. And second thing is, if you're not able to complete the 24 weeks of internship because of CMCO, because of quarantine, you're not able to go out, or you're starting your internship late, right? So here or there, you're missing about 4 to 6 weeks. Then your report should come in time by the 2nd of July. That's the deadline, right? 2nd of July, your report should come to Ms. Sumita. That's one. And second thing, your letter of completion should also be, the letter of completion comes into the scene when you are not completing the 24 weeks of internship. So as a precautionary step to support you, that's why we told you if the hotel is giving you a letter of completion and approving your evaluation forms, you're still on the green zone, right? But if you submit your reports and you start not going back to the hotel because you have started 6 weeks late, but here you've submitted your report and your results are out, but you stop going to the hotel, and then the hotel is coming back to us, then you might be in trouble. You
Yeah,
understood? So we
because
have had, yeah. So
what
it
I
does matter that you have to complete your 24 weeks of internship. So it is plus or minus at 4 weeks to 6 weeks that I was explaining to you. If you don't get the placement and if you're intending to start late or in between, you have some issues.
actually
Right? And
hello.
yes.
Actually, what I'm worried is because it's actually the 24 week isn't a problem for me because my internship is for 26 weeks, right? Uh, so what I worry is like if the hotel isn't like they're gonna say that I haven't completed because I haven't completed the 26 weeks, but it only requires 24 weeks.
Technically, you say 26 weeks, right? So our internship should start on 4th of January. When are you planning to start? 11th of January, right?
Yes.
Okay, 11th
So
of January is not so
just
far
1
away
week
from 4th
ago.
of
Yeah.
January. It's just 1 week later. So that means you will technically complete your internship by the 2nd July, which is 26 weeks completion as per your agreement with the hotel.
Yeah.
But we wanted to submit a report also on the 2nd July, which is 2 weeks after the 24 weeks, which means 2 weeks we give you to do work on your reports. You don't have to actually start your reports on the 2nd July to submit to Ms. Sumita. You can actually start working on your report 1 week before, 2 weeks before, 1 month before. And you start collecting evaluation forms from all the departments that you've been to, even before the July starts, which means you've already got some of your evaluation forms, right? Whichever department is completed, right? So by 2nd of July, you should be done. As
Okay,
long as
so
Sumita gets your evaluation forms, she should be okay. Letter of completion can come later also, but if you submit the evaluation forms, should be okay.
okay then, Miss. Thank you so much. Sorry for asking a question again.
No. It's good to ask. We just want you to be very clear because we don't want you to take this as not only you but for everybody. Take this pandemic as an excuse for meeting less weeks of internship because it's a module that you have to pass. And later on, Ms. Sumita will not be able to help you. Neither am I. I can come of any help to you. So that's why we are making it very clear now. So it's good for you to ask all questions you have now.
Yeah, because my worry is not the lesser weeks of me because the hotel require more weeks, so I worry that
The hotel can require more, which is fine. As long as report must come on the time. That's all.
Okay.
You understand me, Erin, just now? Erin, did you understand me just now?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay,
Because what I was worried about is if the hotel say I wasn't complete, but the tailors said I've already completed. So two different opinion clash. That's why.
No, it's fine. As long as your report comes in on time, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because evaluations
And
is inside.
Taylor
Okay,
is
thank
also
you.
not saying you completed unless we receive your report by the 2nd of July, which is the end of your internship as well. So which means you are complying to the hotel completion as well as to Taylor's completion, if I'm not mistaken. All right?
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Any other questions, class?
Walter, so if I do my internship starts in March, then I will complete in September. Will it affect my graduation date as our completion will be in August 2021? Ruth, then you need to answer.
If I do my internship starts in March, yeah, then I will complete it in September. Will it affect my graduation date as graduation will be in August 2021?
Yes.
You will actually graduate eventually with this batch only. So your graduation may not affect, but again, I'll have to check and I'll have to answer you. So for March, Ms. Aziza, do you think You have an
Aziza?
answer for that?
Can you give answers in the chat? Walter
Even the
seems.
March students will be with the batch 17. I mean batch 18.
Can I get back to Walter?
Yeah.
Because the process when you need to go for graduation, at least minimum 6 months. Okay, there is a process, but I cannot confirm now.
Miss Aziza?
Wait. As your graduation will be in August 21. No.
You
Why
mean
you say, Walter, your graduation is not August 2021? Sorry.
you mean completed?
None of your graduation, yeah.
Yes.
What you mean is completion of your degree. So you get a letter of completion from the campus central, but not graduation. Graduation is your convocation. Is that what you mean, Walter?
But the Walter is asking for ceremony graduation or completed?
Yeah, asking graduation.
If it is, oh yes, miss, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I think he referred to the,
Graduation.
completed means, yes, you complete August 2021, yeah. But if it's graduation, not so early, it will be 2 years. Right. Miss, just want to double check the submission date for internship is 2nd
Yes.
July or 12th July. Second July.
2nd July. Yes.
Last question for me. Okay, I heard that just now, if not mistaken, we need to send a form to Mr. Izwa. You know what is that?
Come again?
Like I heard just now, we need to send like a form to Mr. Izwal Mazlan, if not mistaken. So, I know what's
What form?
exactly.
Mr. Izwal, Mr. Maz,
Mas.
Mr. Maz. Sorry. So yeah, what?
Your internship
accept-
agreement form. Yeah, the placement form, correct.
Acceptance letters, everything included.
From the hotel.
Yes.
If I get it, okay, let's say some hotel, if I get it, then I need to email to Mr. Maz.
You don't need to email. You go to the site. You go to the site. You have to upload it.
Upload it then?
Then you just send him. I mean, you just upload it inside the offer letter. It's fine. He wants the offer letter once you have got it from the hotels.
So only to him, huh?
Yes, it's under career service. It's not to him. You don't need to email. You go to the site. You can upload it.
What site is this? There's the seats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The seats is there.
Because I only went to SIS to get the cover letter and then to send to the email. To a hotel email.
Mm-hmm. You can upload it once you get an offer letter too.
So just
to make more of seeds, Hakim. Yeah.
Okay. No.
Actually, if you go to seeds, there's a lot of hotels also listed there. You can actually directly contact them through seeds.
Oh, okay. I did not do that.
Unfortunately, lecturers don't have access to that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have done it in diploma. Don't forget.
Okay. Thank you.
Any more questions to ask?
Miss Aziza?
Yes, Kathleen.
Miss, I have sent email to you. Can you please check it out?
Okay, Aziza?
Email.
Kathleen have sent you email. Can you check your email later or what and reply to her?
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Yes, Kathleen, can you forward to me?
No, she already sent this.
Yeah, she already sent. She asking. No? Yes, you need to submit.
Can I still submit?
Yes. I would. Yes,
okay, you. Right. Shalina, will you be able to give us the list? You can submit to Ms. Aziza and Ms. Sumita and myself. Shalina?
I sent you email. No, the email is, her name is there.
The truth is, it's an out of topic. I emailed my MC to all my lecturers.
I'm so surprised how come she didn't get. Okay.
Okay, so there are no more questions. We shall end the briefing. Ms. Sumita, do you have anything to add on?
No, I'm fine.
Ms. Aziza?
I'm good. Take care.
Okay. Right.